What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, a.k.a. The Culture Referee, and I'm here to talk to you about Two Lost Distribution. They are one of the most technologically advanced distributors in music. They distribute to more stores than any of the distributors around. They distribute, they give you 100% of your royalties. They only charge you $3 a month, and you have an instant option to get an advance from these guys. So if you're watching this and you want to be in the music business and you're trying to figure out how to get help, I'm here to tell you, go to twolost.com and use the word GODS as your coupon code, and you get the first 3 months free.
Hey, I'm Rocky Jean.
And this is Ray Daniels, aka The Culture Referee. And welcome to Artist Spotlight. Let's go. And shout out to our sponsor, Two Lost. Artist Spotlight powered by Two Lost Distribution. If you put your music out, you should do it to Two Lost. But we have a special guest. We have a special guest, Rocky. This is somebody who I just met, but I like him. I like him a lot. Like, I like his person. It's like if hip hop raised a child,
Right.
and that child came up in it and was respectful of it, knew everything about it, like, it would be our guest.
Right.
He's a child of a hip hop rapper. His dad is in my top 3, like, incredible rappers. And he's doing his thing too. So, Rocky,
Right.
everybody, let's give it up for Jae'Won. Really Jae'Won. Like, I gotta make sure I say it right.
What's up?
So, we already shot an episode together. We shot That's Debatable. And I was like, man, and as we were talking, I was like, man, I really think we should do Artist Spotlight, because I feel like we should be pushing you in hip hop, because when I hear you talk about it, being that you're such a young man, you speak about it with so much respect. Like, you speak about it like it raised you.
It did.
It did for me too. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it raised you, bro. So when I hear you, I'm like imagining being like your dad in the house, then your uncle is Styles P, and then shit. It's like, dog, like, you was raised in it, but you got respect for it. Where'd that come from?
I just love music, like, really love music. Like, music is how I operate. Early in the morning, before 12, it's all R&B, jazz, all of that. That's my vibe. After 12, rap. Like, it's just, that's what it is. I wasn't watching cartoons. I was really on, like, 106, The Basement, like, MTV. Like, that's really what I just enjoy the most, more than anything. Like, I'm cool. I have an attitude all day till I get in the studio.
What age did you know? Like I'm my kids are teenagers, and my youngest is 7, and I'm always like, when do they get that itch? Like, when do you see it and you like, because there's already an admiration you might have for it because your dad does it. So it's like, damn, my dad does it. So I love it. But it's like, when did you say, I think I could be that? How old?
I had spurts, like moments where, like, I want to rap, then be like, no, I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah, I saw it took you a minute to get into music.
Yeah,
what made you do that?
Cause it was always spurts. Like, you feel me? I would do it just for myself. Like, if I could just be a writer for people, I'd do that. Like, I don't like.
I mean, you can't just be a writer for people.
Yeah,
you
like,
don't want to though.
the part of like the business side and the always being pulled in different directions be the least fun part for me. But recording, performing, that is the fun to me. So for me, it was just, I think I knew I wanted to do it. It just wasn't on the top of my mind, my to-do list of things. And then all my friends used to be like, yo, bro, nigga, you could rap, like, just rap. Was
there always and by the way, this is why I want to have this conversation, Rocky, because it's like when your dad's a basketball player, you're around it all day. Like, you're like, when they're in practice, you're there. When they have shoot around, you're there. Like you've been around it in a way that some of us wish we were. Yeah. Right? Like, when you decide to jump out, is there a fear, like, of, man, once I say this shit out loud, Pops and everybody gonna be like, all right, now you want to do this for real? Like, it's time.
Like,
or you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you feel a pressure, like expectations from the legacy?
I'm overly arrogant, like, at times. Like, I'm overly arrogant. Like, I got, like, a lot of self-confidence. So I never worried about what they are saying, none of that. Like, I just know how hard of a critic I am of music and, like, how I feel about rap, that I can't say no bullshit. Like, so for me, it was just like, nigga, you gonna have to sharpen fast. And
I would
then
say your pen has to be ill. You're Jadakiss son,
like,
my nigga.
And for me, shit took off mad fast, like, after last December. So I was already recording before then. Like was supposed to drop. I just was taking my time with it. Like I ain't no rush.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh shit. You gotta just think faster. You gotta just be like, you gotta get all the kinks out faster than if I would have started years ago, like 5 years ago, like some of my peers, like thinking in a year I'm ahead of some of them or on some of their same level as far as least recognition and everything. Like so it's like I gotta work double time. So for me it's just I don't stop.
So did you wait to you saw your peers working on music, did you wait for a reason or like what?
Nah, I used to sit there and be like, them niggas can't fuck with me. Like,
it was arrogant.
Yeah, like,
So you were so arrogant. You just was like, I'm not gonna do this.
Yeah, like it's like I used to be like, yo, bro, niggas suck. Like I don't want to do it. And then it got to a point where it's like, niggas suck, and I'm tired of hearing this shit that niggas is putting out. And then it got to a point of like me talking to different celebrities and rappers and shit that I know and musicians and being like, yo, you should do this. Like just try that. And me being right. And them taking my advice and me saying, you know what, I'm not even about to give niggas this sauce. I'm about to just do it and then like and go from there.
Yeah. So what was that like defining moment? Like was there like a studio session, a person, and then you were like, man, this is what's gonna make me go and do this?
So for me, I always like my friends, like my close friends hear me rap all the time. Like we'd be in the crib, I just start rapping, like and saying some shit like so they always knew I could rap. I think what was the defining moment? I don't know. It was weird because it was like my least favorite verse that I did when the So Brooklyn record came out. Yonkers niggas did a So Yonkers one. And my man Cash B, shout out to him. He put everybody from different blocks on it. And I really hated the record. Shout out to Cash, but I hated that record. Yeah. Like, you feel me? That was my least favorite Casanova record. So he like, yo, I'm going to throw you on there. I'm going to throw Keem on there. Throw Lady Slim on there. And who else he threw on? It was us three. And I went to the studio or whatever. I wrote my verse like 5 minutes before having to go to the studio. It was on some like real like I don't really want to do this shit. That shit went viral. Like that shit went viral. Like I'm just like, fuck. Like and niggas was fucking with it. I'm like, if y'all fucking with this, like, and I ain't really want to do it.
I got a question. You say you want to rap. Are you in a scenario where you're like, I gotta be signed to D Block?
No,
or you in the situation?
Always, I'm
like,
yeah, I don't like. If we just like historically look at it and contextualize it, no artist that came in the game was like a lineage descendant of an artist and was signed to their parent ever did good. Romeo was the only one, but his career was a decent career. But it was really short for what it could have been. Yeah. Say if he wasn't signed to his pops, like you feel me, or you feel me. We seen shout out to Tiny and T.I. and them and OMG girls. They just got their money. Like you feel me. We seen how they career like historically it just never worked out. So my thing was I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and they cool.
Yeah, like
so. I'm gonna ask you this: give me the makeups in your mind of an MC.
The makeups of my mind in the MC?
Like, what makes someone an MC? What skills do they have to have for you to say, consider them an MC? For you to actually acknowledge them as they're an MC?
And not say they're trash.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of I
see.
You gotta just, I lived a life. Like, I really lived a life. So, I listen to hear if you saying just, you in one dimensional with what you rap about. Clearly, I read a lot and all of that. Like, you feel me? I got an education, so do it make sense? How you saying it? Like, it's, like, so much for me that makes it up. So that's why it's, like, certain artists to me are real MCs, like the Black Thoughts, like, it's certain artists that just on another level, like.
Your favorite, his favorite rapper of all time is? His GOAT, J. Cole.
Yeah, like, that's my GOAT.
That's
like,
so interesting to me.
Like, so it's, like, you gotta be able to tell a lot in 16 bars, like, and I feel like that's a lot of people can't do that. Yeah. Well, some people verses would just be caption lines, like where none of the bars got anything to do with anything. Like it's no story in it. It's just some fly shit, and they don't. So for me, it's you gotta.
See how your list talks about rap like it's like I never heard about.
You gotta really.
You have to live in a house. Your dad has to be Bill Belichick. It's like being it's like no, seriously, like being the child of a football coach. It's like if you're the child of a coach, you don't have no choice but to see the game differently.
You know what's crazy though? My moms and like my uncles and shit is really who put me on to like music. Like, you feel me? Like, it wasn't really so much my pops. It was really like my uncles, my mom's. Like, she still got her CD booklet from when I was a little kid, like with all the old mixtapes and shit. Cause it was a nigga who used to sell bootleg CDs on my block, so I just used to always get them shits from him. Like, word.
Now I'm only laughing because it's like your father in the music business making money from music. You be like, but this nigga on my block selling bootleg.
Like, nah, like my
No, I'm
pops
saying
put
I
me on
love
a
that though.
certain
No,
shit,
but
like,
I love that though, because that's like to me that's like say, I'm a nigga, bro. Like,
yeah, like
I understand
I'm a-
what word I'm in, but I'm
yeah,
a real nigga first. And if I can get it from the bootleg man for $3 compared to Best Buy for $20,
yeah, like
now I want to
You
support
feel
you,
me?
my
But,
nigga,
like-
but I gotta be a real nigga first.
Like when my mom's got a picture like from when the Money Power Respect album came out. I was 1 year old and they had me at the signing with them. Like, you feel me? Like, I really live in. I remember when Game came to Yonkers and did his fucking documentary signing in the square. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
so like I really remember like key moments in hip hop. Like
Yeah.
that just for me is
Yeah.
a whole different.
Do you
So
feel like?
go ahead. I love that. Go ahead.
Okay, do you feel like because like was your dad? I mean, he was present, but was he busy? Like, why was it your uncles that?
Yeah, he was busy. Like, my pops was busy. You gotta remember, like, when I'm 27, I'll be 28. My pops just turned 49. Like, he
Yeah.
21. He just really, a rapper, and it's hard, like, for him to just, like, you
So
feel
like
me?
your uncles were babysitting and like, hey,
Yeah,
listen.
like, exactly, yeah. Like, so it's-
Okay.
the music's in there. Like, my Uncle Gus used to be out here with me. We ride around and listen to old 50 mixtapes and shit like that. Like, so I really, like, got a head start on music early, like.
I have a theory. I think it's hard for kids of artists because hip hop was born out of a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's so crazy. I remember telling somebody, I'm like, the only way Christian Combs is gonna work, my opinion is if Puff makes him walk to Brooklyn to get him some cheesecake. I'm not being funny. I'm just like, if you
Christian got some shit in the stash.
that's what I'm saying. He fire, but the world sees the star, the son of a star, and they're looking at. And by the way, a rich star.
Niggas are judging them.
So niggas is judging him. So it's like, so then when I look at him, I'm like, well, it becomes very hard, right? Like, and I'm an A&R 1st, right? So when you think about making records for somebody like yourself, it's like that subject matter is important because
But everybody got a story.
But
And-
what I'm saying is that okay, so you brag on what you got. First thing is your dad bought you that. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, you brag on who you are. The first thing gonna be like, oh, he only that because his dad, right? Like, and it's like, it makes it very hard for people to receive you at what you are because they're seeing you for what you are.
You know what's crazy? It's only black people like that.
That's true.
Like-
But what I'm saying is that I feel like what I'm saying is that with Puff, the thing about Puff was when he made his son, them kids walk to the thing. He was like, "This is the dues I will have to pay." That's good. Well, then your son has to pay the same dues then, right? And for me with you, I feel like as dope as you are, the challenge is going to be what's real and what's not.
I don't have that issue. You know what's crazy? I think I said this. Yonkers niggas don't like nobody. Like as a city, like
Oh,
we
what you
re-
mean?
like we
My
don't
family from Yonkers.
like we don't like niggas. Like, so like it's a lot of niggas that rap in Yonkers, and we don't be jacking niggas shit, like, and that's how. So for me, it was like when Yonkers fuck with my shit, down to the niggas from the other side of town and all that.
That's
we
all
don't
that
fuck with it. It's and they but you ain't have nobody try to go on YouTube or be like discredit me or be like he's lying.
Yeah.
Fuck what the world say, because these are the niggas that know me. Like, if they're saying he ain't lying or none of that, then what? Like, the validity is home.
I was about to say, so
like,
you was outside, basically, what you saying?
yeah, like I really was outside. Like,
It's like,
so it's like,
it's proof. It's picture.
yeah, like, you
it's
feel
pictures
me?
out
Like,
there.
I
Yeah.
move around. Like,
Yeah.
niggas say, like, yo, nah, I seen him, or like, you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not one of those. Oh, woo, nah. It's like,
So you're on Joe Budden show now.
Mhm.
Congratulations to that. Shout out to Joe. I love Joe.
shout out to Joe.
Shit, we met at Joe Budden dinner, birthday
Yeah.
party dinner. And you're on his show. You rapping. You got motion. You have a name. How do you prioritize the career?
I think the career is all of that.
I'm glad you said that.
I think the
'Cause
career
that's
is
the
all
truth.
of that.
It is all of that, but
How do I know to put
The
where?
MC in you.
Oh, I don't stop rapping. I'm always like
See what I'm trying to say?
I go to
the
sleep
MC in
rapping.
you
Like,
lives and dies this shit.
yeah, like I go to sleep rapping. Like I'll be in my mind just rapping. I wake up and sometimes I have to catch myself because you know you're supposed to wake up in the morning, give thanks and all that. I'll grab my phone and write a bar down that I was thinking about, like shit like that. Like, or if a nigga send me a feature or something to do, like, give you an example, Kai Cash, he sent me some shit. He was spitting on it. I'm like, yo, nah, this shit knocking. I went to sleep figuring out the verse, like, and then woke up still trying to figure, like, so it don't ever stop. Now, I do have moments, I say, as we all do, where you get writer's block, where it's just, like, ain't shit coming up.
But what I mean by that is, like, you, like, I think that's what makes Joe so dope.
Yeah.
It's like, he's talking about the culture, but he actually contributed to it.
Yeah.
You're talking about the culture, but you also want to contribute to it.
Yeah.
Which means that you're giving people insight to your mind, insight to your thoughts, insight to who you are, which then can help them judge what you do. You understand that,
Yeah.
right? That's why I was asking. I'm like,
No,
how
it
do
makes
you work
people
around
harsher
those
critics
things? Yes,
for me,
how do you
like-
work around that?
Show and prove. That's really just it. Just show and prove. Like, you feel me? You gotta know some niggas just gonna hate regardless. They're gonna be like, and it's like, show and prove. The
Yeah.
proof is in the numbers. The proof is in the comments. The proof is there. Like, legends have came up to me like, yo, you're doing this, like, and you're
Yeah.
doing it the right. So a nigga sitting behind a computer can't tell me shit. Like when
I like
fucking
that.
Lupe
I feel
Fiasco
the
made
same
me
way.
freestyle for him, or Joey Badass come like, yo, you killing that shit,
Yeah.
or Buster, or like Clark Kent, like, you feel me? Who, like, Clark Kent, we responsible for Hove and Big say, yo, you got it.
Yeah.
It's nothing that Dame, a nigga like Dame Dash, who helped make stars, be like, yo, you got it.
Yeah.
Styles, a nigga who don't like nobody. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, like Smoke this, like, when certain niggas is saying, it's like, nigga, y'all niggas, these are the niggas who,
I want to impress.
yeah, I'm not here to impress y'all niggas.
Yeah.
These are the niggas who laid these are the reasons I love hip hop and shit like that.
What moment? See, this has to be a different style interview. He knows too much. What moment are you waiting for? Like, where you're like, is it like I just need to have like a rap city in the basement, or I just need one female to put me on a record? So, like, what
I feel
moment
like I
are you
had
waiting to
a
happen?
lot of those raps, them freestyle moments. I had a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
did.
those.
That's why I was like looking for something else. Like, is it a feature? Is it what
'cause
moment are
then-
you looking for? You
then
like,
I did the fly shit with Capella.
Yep.
You feel me? So that was the one, like, at least for New York City, where it was like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like it's that was the, I think the moment I'm waiting for. I don't even know if it's so much if it's a record or if it's that. Cause I got a shit ton of music, like, so the record's somewhere in this phone, like that record's in the phone somewhere.
Got you.
I think it's just really that it takes one person to hear it that has a voice right now. Like, it take that, it's that
Yeah.
one person that send you that DM like, yo,
yeah,
like what's up? Like, it's that moment, like, you
Yeah.
feel me? Cause like, nigga, Hitmaker has hit me up, Hit Boy, like, they're like revered people hit me.
yeah.
But it's that when that one person hit you, you gonna know, like, when
Yeah.
they send that with the open on it. Like,
Yeah.
certain shit is
Yeah.
like, I don't even know it. When Flex dropped the bombs, whatever he get
So
and he
Flex
dropped
dropped
that,
the bomb. See, that's the
it's
moment.
like,
So
that might be
when
the
Flex
moment.
drops the bomb.
That might
on
be
you,
it. Like,
it's over.
It's like, yeah,
That's
yeah,
it for you.
like-
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, for me, it's probably the Breakfast Club. If I sit on the Breakfast Club, it's like I made it in life. Like, it was Joe and then the Breakfast Club. It's like, y'all can't tell me nothing. I made it to, like, that's how I looked at it. Like,
That's fair. I think it's when Flex dropped the bomb. Like, niggas like to shit on Flex and give him a hard time. Like, you feel me? But them bombs mean something. At least in New York.
I want to get to
Those bombs
I want to
mean
get to New York
something.
so bad. I want to ask you, do you feel the pressure of New York hip hop, or do you? Because like you got double pressure on your back. You got my father is a GOAT MC. I'm also from New York City,
Yeah.
where everything we do, they looking at us like, is it him? Is he the one? Is he the next Hove?
I feel like,
I'm like,
but you know what's crazy? I don't think about being the next anybody. I just do it. Like, you feel me? And I think that's why it works, because niggas fuck with my shit
Yeah.
hard in the city, like, in the town. Like, I think my man from Philly just told me, say, yo, bro, that shit you did in the Sprinter, nigga, that shit, when everybody in Philly reposted that, like, so with rapping, in my mind, matters. Like, it's like, nigga, you got it. It's just, waiting for everybody else to catch on. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
like it might be when DC or Ferrari or somebody play something out here, and then Atlanta catch it, and it's like,
I see you.
like,
That'd
yeah,
be the
like
moment. That'd be
that's
the
the
moment.
moment where
And
it's
you
like
catch
it's
New-
on
and the
both
New York
sides.
niggas
Like,
see
yeah,
it, and they be
it's
like, nah.
yeah.
They ain't about to break our nigga. When you coming back to New York, I need you at the station.
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
feel
be
me?
that,
Like
be
that.
that.
I was gonna say, like, being that who you are, like, of course everybody knows and has heard you. So like, what do you feel like is the disconnect between where you're at now and dropping the bombs?
Cause I feel like you can get the bomb. I feel like all you gotta do is hit flex. I feel like all you gotta do is hit flex and be like, yo, I want to come freestyle.
Nah, you know what it is? I think it really might just be, I'm still building my team out. Like, so it's just really that extra network that has an extra network, like, for that, for me. Cause
like people to reach out for you kind of thing?
Yeah, like the communication, or like, yo, you got somebody in the room. But it's been happening.
Yo,
like, they've been reaching out.
Hit flex.
I am.
Now listen to me. DM, if you don't got his number, I got his number.
I am.
DM him, hit him and say, yo, I just did an interview and they asked me, what's my dream? What do I feel like would be the moment? And I said, you dropping the bomb. When can I get in there and show you? Like, he'll be like, come on.
I'm going to tell you what else the moment's going to be for me. That first Summer Jam. Main stage.
See, that's
Summer
some New York
Jam.
shit. See, it's so,
That
Rick, so New York.
That matters.
Yeah.
That's Summer Jam, when you, not the pre-show stage, when you on that main stage, even if you not headlining, if you got
It's
the
like bring
hottest
you out,
record in
yeah.
the city and a nigga bring you out, that moment, like, you gotta really look at it from that standpoint as all New York artists, right? For us, it's always a moment at Summer Jam where somebody got the hottest record and it's not solidified until either the headliner or somebody that's popping from New York or not from New
Brings
York
them out.
brings you out, like, and that on that stage.
Rick,
like,
Rick lighting up. Rick know
like-
that shit. That's it.
like, imagine right now, right? One of these records that I got out just hit, and Powerhouse coming up. Who's on it? I think A Boogie on it, right? Yep. And Boogie people reach out, because I know his people know my people. Reach out, yo. We want to bring him. That moment, Powerhouse, the lights up. That's that, yo. Oh shit, like, oh shit, like.
I love music, bro. I love this shit, man.
And that's what we all, for my generation, yearned from. For French had New York for 10 years. Niggas tried to shit on French career. French had New York for 10 years, where he was the hottest artist. Montana.
Really?
Where he was the hottest artist, and he was
Hold on, when
hot.
was this?
French had New York for 10.
I'm saying, when was this? Like, when did it start?
2012 to
I
about
say,
2022 was French. French was on everything, even Southern records. From Stay Scheming to French had a run of just
There was a moment
anthems.
we always heard.
French was like 2 Chainz for Atlanta.
Yeah,
French
right,
and 2 Chainz are the same thing.
That's actually a good comparison. I want to ask you something. You said that doing Summer Jam. You also said the flex thing, and the record thing is what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna ask you a question that I ask everybody. Give me a song in the last 10 years, a hit that you heard and you said that should have been my record. Last 10 years that you heard that you was like, damn, that should have been my record.
I could give it to you by state. So if it was a New York record,
Hit.
a hit.
Undeniable.
Like just a hit, like you know, like you like that should be my record.
10 years, undeniable hit, and I was like, damn, if I had this beat.
And the hook.
Fuck. What was a record that had me like, shit, this is crazy?
Maybe start with like the generations. Like think about your generation. Or
All right, so from my generation, it might have been Global.
What's that?
Lil Baby, Global.
Okay.
Or like, not even Global. That wasn't really a hit, but that was
He
crazy.
said a Southern artist. That's
like,
that's ironic because I'm expecting you to give me some East Coast.
Nah, like it's definitely something, baby. It might have not even Close Friends. It might have been, I don't know. It was some Lil Baby though. It definitely some Lil Baby. Like it just.
He get it.
It was.
That's probably the one where he did that video where he was doing the dance.
Nah, it wasn't even one
That
that.
went
It wasn't
crazy.
even one that the whole world gravitated. It was one of them like ones that when it come on in the club, you know, like Like, it might have, like, it's one of those, like, that shit come on in the club, that, like, everything stop. It don't matter where you at. Like, that's that.
So, is there a record in your family's catalog that you wish was yours?
Record in the
Locks,
catalog,
Rough Riders, like anything in your family catalog that you wish was yours.
A hit?
Yeah.
I
know which one it should be.
A hit that I think should have been mine. Trying to see. I don't know.
You need to bring back Knock Yourself Out.
No, I was about to say.
You know what's crazy? I like Knock Yourself Out is my least favorite record on that album.
I was about to say, you know, I was
Put
gonna
Your
tell
Hands Up is the better.
You know, I was gonna tell you what you should do.
Put Your Hands Up was the better record.
You know, I was gonna tell you what you should do. You should do that. Do your niggas bust your guns?
Oh, that beat?
Yeah,
Yo, somebody sent me that beat.
What?
Somebody
That beat?
sent me that over. I never
you know why I
liked
say
that
that?
army horns. I
Can I
never
tell you why I
liked the
say
army
that?
horns.
But no, I say that because the horns work for a Southern artist
And
a New York artist.
I think
Drag
somebody
On killed it, but Judy killed it too.
Somebody got to flip them horns differently. It's something like they got to either space the horns out, something, or add some air compression to them. Like
I would just take that.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what beat I wish I would have had. Like,
Tell me.
In this last few months, that that Pluto Tell It Seen It All, the Mobb Deep flip. I was mad when I heard that shit. I said, "This beat is crazy. this is insane." Metro did his thing with that one.
Yeah, you ain't ever thought about partnering with a producer? That's the easiest way to break that.
I would love to do that.
Who? Who you want to do a project with?
Who I want to do a project with? Me and Dizzy Banko actually just knocked out a project. You feel me? That's a New York-based artist, but if I could choose one from anywhere,
a producer.
I really want to work with JD.
Jermaine?
Yeah.
You talk to him?
I told JD. I DM'd him and told him that, but I gotta see JD. I gotta see him and tell him like.
I hit him for you right now.
He know that though. Like Jay know that. I was like, yo, JD, I want to work with. You know why I want to work with him? JD, he always broke artists from when they was young. He never had the last artist he had when he caught them as an adult was Mace, and Mace run stopped by the time he did that. Like, so imagine if he had somebody like my age that he can work with now. Yeah, the shit that he wanted Bow to say when Bow was 13 and he couldn't say. That like shit like those type of choruses and all
easy.
that.
Bart,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like I can get to JD, but you a Bart, you can't Bart.
That's I want to work with JD.
That's easy.
I want to work with JD.
I mean, if I can make it happen if you want, but if Bart, I don't mind. Like it's easy. JD's my brother.
So, what's the biggest challenge that you face like as an artist? You know what I'm saying? Even with all the advantages that you do have, like what do you think that is?
Biggest challenge? Turnaround time with like relying on like creatives, like videography.
I'm about to say, is it the
stuff
content?
like that? It's the content. Like people turnaround time don't be fast.
It takes time.
I'm really a workaholic. Like I sit in the studio, record a song, and I fall in love with the rough mixes. Yeah. Like I knock the record out and be like, yo, we go shoot this video right now. But niggas turnaround time don't be that.
Yeah.
So you think though with like you don't have like a budget to be like, man, like I could just get these people and knock this out, because you would assume that you could.
No, I wish McCall. I'm sure I could, but I'm doing everything out of pocket right now. Like you feel me, for the most part. So I am doing everything out of pocket. So for me, it's just finding the people who I don't like thinking for creatives. So I want to find somebody who
can bring it out.
I can hear it and create from there.
That'd be my biggest problem. Yeah, like if I gotta tell you what I want, then I don't need you.
Exactly. I want you
I know
to
how
show
to
me
do
something
it.
I don't need.
If I know how to do it,
I need it.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Like I need you to tell me like
what I need.
Yes, because I don't know.
Like my man that was here with me the other day, my man Dre Pimp, playing some shit. I say, yo, matter of fact, you gonna come up with the video treatment? Because my videographer's out here. I'm like, you gonna come up with the treatment? Sent him the songs. He create my vision, what I had in my mind, like which I was thinking. He seen it before. He's like, yo, this is how it should be. Like, and I like shit like that. Like a creative who can create.
Yeah.
Not be coached.
If we had a snapshot today, right now, we took your picture and we put it in the 2024 hip hop yearbook, What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I want to ask you: are you ever frustrated with uploading a video to YouTube and you get no views? I know I was when I first started. If you're a music artist, you have your own podcast, or you're a content creator, look no further. WHAM Promotions has gotten you covered. They specialize in high-end targeted YouTube campaigns that deliver real views, real subscribers, and most importantly, real growth. So if you're struggling with real organic YouTube growth, I'm here to tell you to go on WHAM Promotions and use the promo code GODS and receive 20% when you check out. Tell them Ray sent you, you got 20% off. Let's go, guys. I'm looking to see you guys on the charts. Let's go. What's your statement at the bottom? What are you saying to the world? What's your line?
Told you niggas, man. Told you niggas, man. I told you niggas, man.
I like it. I love it.
That should be the name of your song.
Like,
You should do a song called I Told You Niggas.
I am. I got some shit like that. I got some shit similar
Like just
to
like,
that.
I told you niggas. I always tell people, I'm like, the key to winning is,
Something catchy.
but I think when we do music, we look at it differently than when we do everything else, right?
Mhm.
So like, cause I have a rule when I work with R&B artists, I'm like, after you sing it, say it.
Yeah, do you want to keep saying it?
And if it doesn't feel good saying it, it ain't gonna work if you sing it, cause
Yeah.
it's like
It needs repetitiveness.
it's just you're not speaking in your natural voice,
Yeah.
right? So you're like, you know, like your roses on your body, and it's like, would you say that?
No.
No, nigga, like
Shit that's cringy don't work.
that's my point. So when you look at rap is easy because all you have to do is say something. So I always tell people the cheat code to rap is captions.
Yeah.
Go
Now.
look at your Instagram captions and go see what you wrote. Go see the ones that you wrote. Like, that's the song.
Yeah.
Look at the picture. Look at the video. Everything on your Instagram is the song, is the video, is everything. It's the aesthetic.
Exactly.
You just gotta. I think when it's your shit, it'd be like, all right, it gotta be stepped up.
Yeah.
No, it don't have to be stepped
No,
up. It could
but
be-
see, I know for me, I'm big on picking instrumentals. Like if the beat don't speak to me instantly and make me want to start rapping or find a flow, I ain't fucking with it.
when you start a song, how do you like to start a song in your process?
I'm weird. I'll write 2 verses at a time. Like I'll play 2, go back and forth between beats and write like that. But for me, I think the first 2 lines the first 2 lines matter, whether it's how you say it or what you said. Like it gotta just be it gotta. I don't know how to explain it.
Do you have bars that you have saved? Like you're just doing something random and be like, oh man, I gotta get this in the song one day.
Yeah, like I'll be talking to a nigga and say some fly shit and be like, hold on, I gotta use that.
What's the flyest bar? What's the flyest 4 bars you think you've ever said? Like you was like,
Flyest 4 bars I think I ever said. I don't know. I be saying a lot of shit. It'd be like a 16-bar verse and it's like the 11th bar or something. I just say something that's like totally left field.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like
I ain't gonna hold you. When he said skeet in the bundles.
yeah,
on
like that
freestyle,
verse. I
was
started
like,
bugging.
oh.
I like
But
certain.
I wasn't offended, so I was
Yeah.
like, okay, he did it good
Yo,
though.
you know what's crazy? When that song came, my pops was like, yo, this nigga is hard on women.
Yeah.
All women like that verse. like, all women like that verse. Like,
your dad is like, stop.
yeah, he's like, yo,
You
you
gotta be a
hard.
little,
Like,
gotta
I'm
be a
like,
little softer.
yeah, like, and all women like that verse. Like, and it be shit like that. Like, I be like, I've learned that rap is audacity.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck made him say that? Why would he say that?
Yeah.
You know,
Like-
I tell people, and I know rap, if you looked at rap through this lens, it's really not hard to win. Rap is WWE.
Mm-hmm.
It's wrestling. Like, what is wrestling, my nigga? Like, wrestling is everybody drops a leg in the wrestling ring, but when Hulk Hogan does it, it's the finishing move.
Yeah.
Everybody does an
You need that
elbow.
finisher.
Everybody does an elbow, but when The Rock does by the
The
way, the
rock bottom,
people's
yeah.
elbow is just an elbow.
Exactly.
But it's just he stands, he pushes you in the middle of the ring, he takes this thing off, he throws the other one, and then he goes, and then he just hits you in an elbow.
Right.
But that shit
It's the
is so
dramatics.
exciting to watch.
That's the dramatic.
That's what I'm saying. So for me, I feel like rappers need to bring that WWE flair, where it's like, who are you? Like, who you gonna be? Like, what's the character? Because it's missing that.
See, also for me though, I naturally have a smart ass mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So I be saying some smart ass shit to people, and I be like, so whenever I rap, I just be like, oh, what's some smart shit I could say to a nigga like that upset a nigga like on a joint I just did recently, like one of the bars was I said, bitches want fucking disguise it as play fight. and I played the song for my friends yesterday, and it was like, yo, that really be the case. Like, you be arguing, girl, like, it be like, I want to fight. Like, what type of fight you want to fight? Like, it's shit like that. Really like,
y'all do that?
I've seen it. I personally don't
see
like
what
drama.
I'm saying? But
I'm like, hold on,
I don't like drama.
Y'all do that?
I've seen it.
Like, you see, like, it's like,
sure.
I just think of relatable things that people will say, or like that. I'll be like, yo, I seen this before, said somewhere. Like, you feel me? I might have said this at a point in time. Like, you just gotta figure out how to say it where it sound right in the verse.
Yeah. Tell me this. I want you to manifest the next 24 months.
Next 24 months.
What do you want to happen next 24 months for you? Like, what you want to happen?
The next 24 months, I need numerous hits out there. Like, yo, my dream career, and I stop, like, it can happen if I fill up all 10 of the #1 spots on the Hot 100. Like, if I get 10 in one in 1 week, 2 weeks, it's just 1, 2, 3, that 10, and those I'm cool. I get the money and get out the way.
Yeah, if you do that, you're
I'm getting out the
everybody
way.
around you on your ass.
Keep going.
Like,
Keep going. So you want to go out on top niggas?
huh? Yeah. Like, my study, my blueprint from like Ja Rule, Nelly, like, I study the niggas who had not runs but had. It was moments, you gotta think, it was a time when nobody can get higher than Ja Rule. Like, niggas can get a #1, but Ja Rule is Ja Rule. Like,
he was up there.
It's happening every time. It's every time he does it, it is happening. Like, Nelly went diamond and didn't have to die.
Nope.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like my
That's crazy.
aunt, I got an aunt, a great aunt, my mom's aunt. Since I was a kid, like a little kid, country grandma and all, she loved Nelly. Like, she has every one of Nelly's CDs in the house, in the CD. Like, she loves him. Like, for me, that's the goal. When old people love you, and like, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Like, you think about it. Nelly, some would say a legacy act. Nelly don't drop as much new music as he could. Even Ja Rule, they don't have to. Like, niggas try to shit on artists for that. Like, but you know how great life can be if you could just make a bunch of music at a period.
But I was going to
never
tell you.
have to drop again.
I was going to tell you, if you really look at it, I mean, 50 Cent is still touring for Get Rich or Die Trying.
Exactly.
Like Usher is still touring from Confessions. Every artist has to have that one
does it.
album that like puts them like in that stratosphere where it's like, I'm up here now. I could do whatever I want. I'm staying up here. Kanye still performing songs from Graduation and the last Late Registration.
Exactly.
Still to this day, like it's never gonna go away. So if you had to, so I'm asking you, what are you manifesting though? Like, give us some things that you say that is gonna happen over really JAEWON over the next 24 months.
I say the next 8 to 12, I would either have a partnership or a deal.
Okay, with a major.
Yeah.
Okay.
Within that though, also numerous hot records that's out, like that's setting a flame across the nation. Like, you feel me?
Not New York.
Yeah, like New York, everywhere. Like, you feel me? Like,
So now, and like you were naming like Nelly, Country Grammar, and stuff like that, and that was a time where being signed to a label, you got the push. Like, you're put into this engine, and it's like you don't have to worry about the turnaround time of content because they had the people doing the content. Yeah, they're doing it for you. So now in this age though, like what do you see yourself doing to go? Because let's say you don't get a major label situation, like. Because even when you're in a major label situation,
sometimes
you
don't
still
get that
have to
whistle
do
call,
all that stuff yourself. So, like, what are you doing to surpass that?
Always on top of my business. Like, I pay attention to the numbers and all of that type of stuff. I try to bypass a lot of shit. So, getting shit mastered beforehand, paying for the beats. I have an in-house producer, so a lot of this shit is really just 50-50 splits on everything. But for the producers that's not in-house, paying for the beats if I got to do that, or getting them this stuff.
But what about like marketing? Because like back
then
we
that's
can go
the
to Walmart,
that's
Target,
the next
nothing
thing.
without seeing.
I really
want to
take it back to whatchamacallit, like to street team shit. Like, I'm really about to get on some shit, painting up posters, plastering them shits everywhere. Like, Only thing that scared me is niggas said you'll go to you could get a fucking hefty fine if you post a bill somewhere it ain't supposed to be, like, so.
Yeah,
What
and
other-
everybody on their phone anyway, so they're not looking at that.
Yeah, so
You get a fine if you post a bill. What kind of
That's
bill?
why they stopped poster boards.
Really?
yeah,
Label used to get fined in the millions. They used to get fined
Yeah,
big time.
By who?
the government, the city,
yeah, the
state.
city. Yeah.
Police department, they send a bill at the end of the year.
So if
How
I'm
many
putting
they
up,
count them up? They count them up.
All up. Yeah, Def Jam we used to pay. Remember one year we paid out like 1.3 million in fines?
Because that's how much you'd be paying in
For the
advertising.
whole year. And they just sent it in and they sent the bill.
see, I'm learning shit right now. See, I never knew that. Damn, Rick, you
But
just
see,
told me
like,
something.
I'm about to figure out a way to get on that. Like, I'm about to just start running in all the corner stores in New York and posting big ass posters. Like, yo, Poppy, let me put this in here, $5 or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nah, you know what we should do in Atlanta? You would just get some T-shirts and put on some crackheads.
Yep.
Get the crackheads clothes, nigga. They everywhere. They run up on everybody. They are walking advertising. They walking. I'm not being funny. I'm being honest with you, nigga. I thought nigga promote their business. They would do it.
Honestly, the new age version of that is boosting posts.
Yeah.
Is what?
Like Google Ads, boosting posts.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. Like when you, because everyone talks about the algorithm, but it's a whole chemistry, a whole formula around it. You have to have something good, but you also, they're a business. They don't want to give you the, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to
They're
cheat
not
the
making no
system
money off
now.
of you.
I'm about to, on the Joe Budden podcast, I'm about to play all my records as sleepers.
Mm.
I'm about to cheat
That's
the
smart.
system.
Yeah. That's dope.
So, man, I ain't gonna lie, Jae'Won. I just wanted to talk to you. You have anything else, Rocky?
I could be here all day, but
I like talking to this dude, bro. I like talking to you
I
because
appreciate that.
I like the arrogance.
I appreciate
And
that. It's control.
I feel but it don't matter if it is. I feel like when you come from the lineage you come from, and you playing in that field, there should be a level of arrogance.
I think my arrogance also comes from my pops is, I think, overly humble, and he don't pop his shit enough. He's responsible for like a lot of shit in the industry, and niggas don't give him credit for it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like I be like, bro,
things like what? What would you
like
say?
drag your nuts a little bit.
Like what? What would you say that he did? You do it for him. It's your dad. I would love if my kids bragged
A
on me.
lot of niggas start the way he rap. A lot of niggas learned that formula of just rap, in the pot like that. Fucking the paper towel shit. He really had niggas doing that. Fucking
He was one of the first niggas that would do an ad lib before a verse.
yeah.
Like he would do like an ad lib.
The laugh shit.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
everybody got their own signature
Yeah.
shit. Fucking first New York artist really coming down south and on Southern records. Like he did a lot of shit niggas wasn't doing at one point.
You think you could pass him?
I plan on passing him. I plan on passing him.
That's an important question.
I plan on passing him.
I'm like, nigga, he's up there. I'm just letting you know, like,
Because Styles told me one day, like, he was like, yo, you doing everything you got to do. Now all you got to do is just kill us. Get us out the way.
I love Styles, man. I just love that dude, bro.
Like,
I just love Styles. I just feel like I met him at the Joe Budden show when I was we was
He was
doing our
coming
show
in.
together. He was coming in. I just love that dude. He was trying to tell Joe stop smoking the cigarettes. You know, Joe
He
was
don't fuck with the
You know, when
cigarettes.
niggas smoke cigarettes around niggas that quit, it's always funny because
'Cause
Joe had
niggas,
that
they
look
get
on his
mad.
face like. "Oh, come over here, fucking with me, man. So you know, like nigga, no, I know you ain't with it. So Joe went over there to smoke, like, and he looked. Styles like, hey man, why you smoke that? And Joe like, hey bro,
yeah. He's on this
that's my
shit.
thing. Leave me alone, bro. It's my shit. I gotta do. Leave me the fuck alone. And Styles like, nah, I ain't gonna bother you, but you know it's not healthy for you.
That should be funny.
Hey man, if you like, it was like really like, leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to get through it. So yeah, man. So I just, I think I see big things for you, cause I think the one thing you have that no one is rare. I'm not gonna say no one. You have the attitude. And
I
what people don't
appreciate that.
understand about, and that's why I went back to wrestling. What people don't understand about wrestling is that everybody's doing the same moves.
It's just your
It's just
swag.
it's the attitude that makes us love you. It's the
And
way
the
you
costume.
walk it. It's like, it's everything, all that. And for me, I think this kid's gonna be one of the ones. I just think he is. I think the only thing I'm gonna tell you is that the only thing that's, so if I was managing you, right, I'm your manager, the only thing that scared me, and it's not even bad, it was when you said I want the respect of my peers. That scared me. And the reason why that would scare me is because your peers have a different relationship with you. Like, they love you because they also know who you come from. They know who your family is. So it's a different kind of love.
Yeah.
But there is still a whole lot of outside people that don't know those peers. What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I'm here to talk to you about YKTV Magazine, which is the #1 magazine for prison entertainment. These prisoners are sitting in jail. They have nothing to do but read these magazines and read your ads, buy your music, support your business, anything that you can do that's online commerce. They already have published over 140 magazines with 36 major artists that have covered it, and I'm giving you an opportunity to advertise this magazine and get directly to an audience that you know has the time and the money to spend. Info at the bottom, info at the God Show. Holla at us, whether you're an artist, producer, whoever you are. We can help you with your business. Holla at us to get to YKTV. And all I would tell you to do is kill them.
Yeah.
Like if they don't know what that is, show them.
Nah, that's my thing. Like yo, my team, right? They'll be like, yo, you do the songs with niggas, and you'll wait till towards the end of the verse and kick it in on niggas. I really sit there and study niggas like movements. I'd be like, yo, bro, you gotta think. If I take off on them immediately, that song might never come out. Yeah, but and that might be the record. That's the one that.
But I'm about to tell you though, that's what it's supposed to be.
I know.
Like fuck all that. Like you mean you don't think that Biggie and Hove when they was doing Jay-Z, Biggie Small, you don't think they was like, what'd he say?
Yo, you know
like, you crazy? I really gotta get that.
I really don't. And that'd be another thing. I think that's just like my arrogance in a way, because sometimes like niggas be like, yo, you ain't think about it. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck what that nigga said. I know what I'm about to say.
So then my thing to you would be murder it then.
See, but that'd be my whole thing. Like I don't like I'll go on a joint and I think about shit that nigga said and be like,
I ain't gonna give my best.
No, I'd be like, that was cool. This is how I do it though. Yeah. Like so I'll be arguing with my man. He'd be like, yo, he'll be like, yo, you hear how he just doing this? And I'm like, you hear what he's saying?
Can I give you some advice? I'm gonna give him some advice, Rocky. If you came, now mind you, I got family from Yonkers.
Mm-hmm.
The family I got from Yonkers, they in the hood. What I'm telling you is I believe that there's a part of you that gives grace.
I do.
Because it's like you don't have to. Like you want to. It's almost like watching your friend and it's like, this nigga needs it. He needs it. I want it, but he needs it. And I feel like there's a little bit of that in you.
It is.
A little bit of, I don't need it, but I already know I got it. That's the hard part. Because most niggas don't have a Jordan around them to say how my jump shot look.
Yeah.
You got that. So for you, it's like, how you gonna tell me something when a nigga that everybody look up to told me I was fine?
Yeah.
But there still has to be that desire, that fire, that chip on your shoulder that you dare nigga to touch. Like, try me. Like I always tell it to my son. I'm like, when you gonna walk in rooms and people ain't gonna like you, because I'm your dad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not nothing you did. Don't think it's
nothing
that I did, but it's just there's a kid in that room that wishes his dad was
mm-hmm.
me. Mm-hmm. And that kid is gonna look at you like, I'm gonna take him out. And so you're gonna have to work harder when they know who you are. And for me, I feel like that's the only thing I'd be like, I will have to damn near put you in situations where you gotta prove yourself every day.
Yo, and that
like damn near exercise.
That'd be my thing. Like I just told him, I said, I'm about to go to Philly for like 2 weeks.
And just rap with niggas.
And just rap. Like I'm about to just go to Philly for like 2 weeks and just lock in.
You gotta challenge yourself,
rap.
bro.
Like,
you gotta challenge yourself. Cause it's like how can you, it's like, and I hate to say this, but it's like going to LA and doing big business and then going back to your small town. Mm-hmm. Like it just feels like
it's a big difference.
It just feels different. It's like, nigga, I was at the show, nigga.
And you know what's crazy?
Show.
That's why I don't do features a lot with niggas, cause it'd be like certain niggas. I'd be like, nah, that's good, but it's gonna be hard to give you my best because I know this is your best, and it's
like playing down in talent.
Yeah, like
nah, I want you to do that.
Like, so I'll be like,
you do that. I want you to play up.
So I like them challenges. Like, maybe like, all right, like those are the sessions I'm waiting for. Like, I'm waiting for those sessions. Like,
you bored?
Where
he's bored. Like, this is the first time we got put on spotlight. Who is bored? Like,
I'm waiting for them sessions where we here in Atlanta and we all at Copper Cove or something. Niggas be like, we going to the studio. Niggas, oh, let me get on there real quick. Like, I want, like,
Yeah.
like, let's go. Like,
yeah.
come in. Like,
You
and,
want-
Don't even tell a nigga your verse.
yeah, like, come
Just be
in.
like, nah, I'm gonna do it in the booth.
yeah, like, and I hate that when we be in sessions, niggas be like, oh, nah, bro, wait.
But you
I'ma
hear
do
when I
this.
get the booth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
And then you do it, then you be looking at the room and you.
or sometimes I tell the engineer, yo, put your headphones in, don't let them hear it. And then,
Bro, I already see the only Achilles heel. You just
Yeah.
gotta. And I ain't gonna lie, I think that was probably your dad's thing, cause he was better than everybody.
yeah.
He just was dedicated to the group. By the way, I just gotta say this.
No, I'm gonna tell you what this thing was, not to cut
No,
you
I'm
off.
gonna say what I think it is. Then you can
Alright.
correct. Cause I want to say this. I want to give props to Kiss, Chic, and Styles, because in a world of individualism, in a world of men feeling like I gotta be a man, the fact that them brothers stayed together, still
crazy.
hold each other down, is a testament to who they are as men.
That's a fact.
Now, that's what I
And
would
you don't
think
get
it
that
is.
in Yonkers a
Man, you don't
lot.
get that from none of us.
Exactly.
Y'all still together?
Word.
Damn, y'all still rock, and y'all getting money, and everybody's, oh wow.
Exactly.
And they all different. They all bring something different to the table.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to give him that. But maybe that was the thing. So what is the thing for you that you said what was his thing?
I don't think he ever played down. I think niggas never play up.
Whenever
Whenever
he
rap
never
with
asked
niggas,
for it.
not. I think so. What I think it is, right? There's a level of gear that niggas don't get it when they get on a song with him. If he get on a song, he gonna do what he do regardless. You know he's gonna do what he do. You feel me? It's almost gonna make the song flawless and fire. But then when those artists do songs with other artists, they jump into another gear. But when they get on with him, they don't. It's like,
Because they can't fuck with him.
yeah, it's like they pull lace, they hit they brakes, and they slow the record down from being what it could be because
Yeah.
they ain't trying to play up and take it there. Like say like, you feel me? Like we hear the Jeezy and Hove that on what's that, Blueprint 3?
As real as it gets.
Jeezy got into a bag that Jeezy don't.
Yeah.
Like he got into a different. I
New York,
really,
here we go, Rocky. New York is about to give.
I
Jeezy
really-
only
nah.
got his bag because he on the regular hoe.
No, like, so listen to, like, I really think Jeezy took off on him on that second verse. Jeezy whole bounce and Jeezy took off on him.
I thought Jeezy was the first verse.
Jeezy went first,
Introduce myself.
then
Oh.
Jeezy took off though, like on a level that we don't see.
What was it? How did his verse go, Rick? Well, how did third verse go? Niggas telling another blow up and that shit. It's a nigga.
You know me.
I don't need, like, he came
Something
off
like
on
another-
the,
yeah.
you feel me? Now listen to OJ and listen to Jeezy, like, it ain't, it's a gear that he didn't hit on there that he hit on there. Like, artists won't hit certain gears on records.
I like this nigga. I just like you, bro. Because I ain't never thought about that.
Like, and I pay attention to, like, certain artists hit certain gears with other artists.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
that's a
what
lot
they
of
waiting
artists.
for
that,
their moment. I don't think nobody. I just feel like to me, I would say
Like, another perfect
Go ahead.
example. Ross and Raphael Sadiq. There's a level that Ross hit with Raphael that he don't hit with John Legend.
yes, of course. Take a ride with me.
And
take a
those
ride
are my
with me.
favorite Rick Ross
Yeah,
records.
yeah.
Anything Ross and Raphael Sadiq, it's
Yes, me too.
like, I want to work with Raphael Sadiq.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
That's
too.
the record I wish
I
was
can help
mine.
you.
That is the record I wish was mine.
Yes.
All the money in the world.
Yes.
I wish was mine.
Yeah.
I wish that record was,
I
I
got
remember when I
goosebumps.
first
got
heard
goosebumps
that.
hearing that record.
When I
'cause
first heard that record, it was 2009. It was me, my pops, his man, my cousin Dog, and another nigga from our projects. And we was riding in Nike Town. And my pops was playing that record in the range. It was that record that I'm like, oh, this shit. Even when I play it now, I
Yeah,
love that
yeah.
record. That is,
I like it because he dedicated the verse to his dad. My dad dead, so it was
Okay.
like I wish my dad was here so that I could feel that. 'Cause
and
like,
then what Raphael did on the bridge
yeah,
to
la,
the,
la,
the-
la, la.
and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is the record. Like,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
record for me. That's like, I wish.
By
I
the way,
had
that's
that.
Rick Ross' best album.
It is.
Teflon Don.
It is.
That'll deeper than rap. Just one or two.
It's that.
Deeper than rap, nigga. Teflon Don
no,
is
through
flawless.
and through. It's flawless. But Teflon Don is one of his best lyrical records.
Because that also got, but to be honest with you, the only records on Teflon Don that I didn't rock with was BMF and MC Hammer, because that was tearing the streets up and he threw it on there. But
Yeah,
it was
he didn't need it on
He
there.
didn't need it on there. Like,
Freemason on that.
Freemason.
what?
And Kanye, live fast, die free.
Nigga,
That-
live fast, die young.
Live fast, die young.
Nigga, I'm playing that shit as
Tears
soon
of
as I
Joy?
get in the
Yeah,
car.
when I get in the car, I'm playing that.
As soon as I get in the car.
That might be a top 3 Ross record.
Tears of Joy.
No question.
What, nigga?
That might be top 5.
What?
Like it's certain certain
la, la.
records. Or 16. I would have loved for 16 when 16 ain't enough to be my record. Like I would have loved that record as that record right there. Like I love anything that feels like luxury. Like
Me too.
Like if it feels like good clothes, if it feels like good clothes.
Isn't your pops on the Maybach music on that one?
He's on Maybach music on that one too.
Yeah.
I like luxury. Anything,
I'm playing that Teflon down now as soon as I get in the car, nigga.
Anything that feels like new car smell, you need a car wash.
Like you riding to the mall.
That is.
That's the song when T.I. said, or Tip say, how your bitch gonna feel when she pull up next to that? Like,
that like I love luxury rap.
Me too.
Like that is my thing. Like
me too. Luxury rap.
Like that's my that's another thing I have with like niggas be like, yo, you don't ever get inside. I be like, yo, bro, I like luxury. I
can't get
Pusha
T fan.
I am a Pusha fan.
Because Pusha's like the king of luxury
But
rap.
there's certain Pusha records that I just absolutely love, and then the rest of them's like they're traditional Pusha records. I don't need them.
I could talk rap with this guy all day, guys. I'm gonna just wrap it up because I like talking to him. You got anything you want to say to them before we get out of here, brother?
Man, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I don't know, you're probably gonna drop it at the bottom. You feel me? Really Jae'Won. Check out music on all DSPs, Really Jae'Won, and you can catch me on the Joe Budden Podcast. You know, get in tune, get familiar.
And you can also catch him on the That's Debatable podcast.
Yup.
And Artist Spotlight, because we're gonna be rocking. This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee. Everybody, let's clap for our guest today. Let's also clap for Rocky. She showed up and got in her bag.
Yes,
I love that.
yes.
And shout out to y'all for watching. Shout out to our sponsor, Two Laws Distribution, and everybody else. We love y'all. Let's go.